everybody, this is Yuka. Today, I'm doing the fat bomb battle. When I was doing keto diet, I never thought I would need a fat bomb because I was eating so much meat and so much cheese. However, the vegan keto diet, we needed a lot of fats. And I'm 44 years old right now and never thought I'm gonna be eating this much of fat in my life. And I love dessert. And fat bomb is actually a really good way to get my dessert going too. So when I was doing keto diet, I had to cut back a lot of meat and I had to fit in some dessert space for me. But this vegan keto diet actually really great because I need a lot of fat, so I can eat a lot of fat bombs. This is really awesome. Anyways, I tried 4 different fat bombs on the internet. I put the recipes below what I made. Please check them out. They made a really great effort to make these recipes. So this time I tried to choose 1, very easy recipe. Number 2, the recipe are available in grocery store, which does not include coconut butter or cacao butter, which I cannot find anywhere in around here. Another things I didn't include was macadamia nuts because it's expensive. I checked so many different fat bomb recipes, but unfortunately, a lot of them including a lot of amount of macadamia nuts, which cost a lot of money, so I can't afford it. So all the recipe here is very easy to make, and you can find the items in grocery store, and it doesn't cost a lot expensive. And then I'll let you know what I like the most. So let's get started to see what happens.
The entry number 1 is fat bomb. The name is fat bomb. They don't really have a specific name for it. This fat bomb recipe is made by chocolate covered Katie site. I'll put the link below, so check them out. The entry number 2 is keto chocolate fat bombs. The recipe is made by the Big Man's World. This recipe is very simple, just the chocolate and almond butters, and see what happens. Entry number 3 is the peppermint fat bombs. This recipe is made by the site called Ditch the Carbs. I really love peppermint, so I'm really curious how it's gonna taste like. Entry number 4 is a pumpkin fudge. This recipe is introduced by Bulletproof site. You know, this site is very famous for bulletproof coffee, which made with butter. That's all those 4 recipes I'm gonna try, and I'm very excited.
Okay, this first recipe is from chocolate covered Katie fat bomb. You're only gonna need nut butter, coconut oil, cacao powder, and use sweetener as your choice. First, you're gonna need a half cup of nut butter. I picked the peanut butter this time. The butter is a little peanut butter, but oh wait, it's gonna get you a really tasty treat later, so that's okay. Now you're gonna need a quarter cup of cocoa butter or cacao powder. I put the quarter cup of cocoa powder this time. And now I'm gonna put the quarter cup of melted coconut oil. I put coconut oil, which just as is because it's summertime, it's already soft enough. And I love to put sea salt. This time I put monk fruit sweetener because I don't like the taste of stevia with cacao powder. It makes it really bitter. So if you use stevia, just be careful. And I ended up putting about 1 tablespoon of the monk fruit. After you put everything in a bowl, give a good mix. I found this candy malt at Walmart about $4, but I recommend find something more simple, don't have anything fancy texture to it because it's really pain about to clean them. After you pour the mix, you just simply put it in the freezer and make them hard. You should have a mold on top of the cutting board or the tray because it's really hard to put it in the freezer. I always forgot to do that.
Wow, Katie's fat bomb is in the freezer. I'm gonna start making the next one, the Big Man's World fat bombs. This recipe is very simple. It's only need 2 items, which is chocolate and almond butter. First, I need a cup of the almond butter. I'm using this small cup right now, but I ended up putting it into large glass measuring cup. So don't even bother small cups. Just to use big measuring cup. That'll work out better. Next, I'm gonna need 2 chocolate bar. Actually, first I thought I'm gonna only need 1, but apparently I needed 2 of them. I'm glad I bought two of them. Otherwise, I had to run to the store. So I chopped these chocolate bars to smaller pieces so you can melt easily in the microwave. After I'm done, it's simply put into the big measuring jar in the glass so I can use the microwave. It depends on the microwave strength. I would check every 30 seconds to see how it's melting. After melted chocolate and almond butter together, mix them very well. So this recipe says to put in the refrigerator for a while to make it a little harder. I tried this, but it was really hard to make it shape like balls. I got pretty impatient, so I started putting into candy mold again. So here is the one I tried to make a ball shape and the one I put in the mold. Became really funky shape. I would just rather pour into the candy mold straight after melting the chocolate and almond butter. After you shape them or put in mold, simply freeze them for a little while to make it harder. Let's move on to the next recipe, the peppermint fat bombs, a recipe made by Carbs. These ingredients are very simple. You're gonna need coconut oil, cacao powder, sweetener of your choice, and peppermint essence. That's it. First, you're going to need to scale coconut oil. It's quite an amount of coconut oil for sure. And next, to add the sweetener of your choice. I am using monk fruit sweetener and added 1 tablespoon for this. Next, adding 1/4 teaspoon of the peppermint essence. This thing smells really good. Mix all these ingredients together very well and only use half batch and pour into the candy mold halfway. Be careful to not fill them up all the way, just make it to halfway. And put in the freezer about 5 to 10 minutes until it gets hard. While waiting for the batch, let's just go ahead to add 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder for the rest of the batch in the bowl. The batch in the freezer get harder, take them out from the freezer and pour the rest of the mix to the candy mold. After you fill them up, freeze them back again. Alright, the last fat bomb is from Bulletproof website. This recipe includes almond flour, coconut oil, monk fruit, pumpkin puree, cacao powder, vanilla extract, and cinnamon powder and ginger powder. This recipe has the most ingredients. Before starting anything, let's put the parchment paper in a loaf pan. If you cut the top of edge, it'll fit nicely. First, you're gonna need a half cup of almond flour. And you're gonna need 1 teaspoon of monk fruit extract. But this time I used the powder instead of liquid because I didn't have one. And also added 2 tablespoons of the coconut oil. Mix them very well and taste it a little bit to see how it tastes like. I love the flavor with the almond flour. After you pour the mix to the first batch, put it into the freezer about 10 minutes. Supposed to be a 2 cans of organic pumpkin pure, but I only had 1, so I used just 1 can. It's about half cup short, but oh well. I'm gonna need 3 tablespoons cacao powder. I put cocoa powder this time. And next, I'm gonna need 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And I need 1 teaspoon of cinnamon powder and 1 teaspoon of ground ginger. Mix all together. And taste to see what it tastes like. I tasted it and it was nothing sweet at all. So I decided to put some stevia liquid. I thought stevia liquid would be better with texture. Because of cocoa powder, it didn't make it really sweet so much, so I kinda gave up. It was not sweet enough for me, but I decided to just pour into this batch. After the first batch has gotten harder, go ahead to pour the mix just made. It's actually filled them up the whole pan. Go ahead to put back into the freezer about 20 to 30 minutes. I made all the 4 recipes and I have a lot of fat bombs. Oh yeah, I'm very excited.
Alrighty, so I just finished making all the 4 recipes. It was a lot of work. And here's the plates. I have each of the recipe fat bombs here, and I'm gonna have a testing. And I'm gonna start off from the first one. It's a chocolate candy one. Here we go. This is very pretty, and it has a chunk of peanut butter. I use chunky peanut butter. I'm eating like Reese's peanut cup butter. Actually, this is really tastes good. It's already melting really fast, so I just recommend it to eat as soon as you get it out from freezer, unless it's winter time. Okay, so I'm gonna try the second one. The second one is the recipe from the Big Man's World. So I had a hard time making the bowl. On this one, it ended up being like a little funky shape, like this funky shape. I just recommend it to, as soon as you melt, pour it into the shape. So you don't have to worry about making it into the bowl or anything like that. But this one actually stays really nice inside the refrigerator. This one stays pretty firm. So I'm gonna try this out. This is really tastes really chocolate and almond butter. But this one is more likely eating like the chocolate you bought with a little bit touched to the almond butter. It's nice for chocolate flavor, but I just don't know. It's good, but I might just eat chocolate plates by itself. It's like this. The next one is from the Bulletproof site. This is pumpkin fudge. And compared to the other one, you see, very large and looks like this. It's very pretty actually. And I'm gonna try this out. The crust is really good. Pumpkins, I kind of feel like I don't need the cocoa powder on this one. It makes a little bitter. So it didn't really say to put any sweetener for the pumpkin taste. But after tried, it wasn't really sweet. So I added some more stevia on it, but it's still not quite sweet enough for me, my taste. So overall, it's still, I needed more sweet to make a dessert on this one. But the crust is really, really good. So if you want to make something like crust on the bottom, I definitely recommend this recipe for that. Okay, the last one is aside from the Ditch the Carbs, peppermint fat bombs. It came out really pretty actually. You can kind of see this. So like, I didn't really make it like even, but looks like a nice pretty color layer of chocolate and the white part of it. Smells really good. I love peppermint, so I'm pretty excited. So try this out. This is just right amount of peppermint flavor. It's not too strong, but it's definitely there. The sweetness is sweet enough. It's good sweetness to it. But I can feel this has a lot of fat in it. It melts really fast inside of my mouth. But yeah, I like this one. So come to the conclusion. I would say I was just gonna start from number 4. Number 4 is pumpkin fudge. I just didn't care so much about the pumpkin. It's pretty bitter still, and then it doesn't really have a lot of flavor to it. It's not sweet enough for me, and also the pumpkin doesn't really get hard, so it's really hard to eat them too. So I will make it, this one's the last place. Third place is gonna be the keto chocolate fat bomb with just a simply chocolate and then almond butter. It's a nice bomb to make, but just taste wise, It's nothing really much different from the chocolate itself and almond butter. So I would just eat the chocolate for the time consuming work. But for the people who don't really like sweetness, they want to make it a little bit more fatty fat bombs, I think this is a great one to make. And it's really simple. Alright, the second place, I would say second place would be the peppermint one. The peppermint one is really good. It's really tastes good. I really love it. It's really hard for me to make it first place or second place. These are really close, almost the same. But if I say that, this peppermint one is the second place because I wanted a little bit more some texture to it. Because this is simply almost all fat and it's really pretty. But if I do make this recipe, I will just mix them all together. Don't even worry about making pretty to make it white and black. So I just make it myself like that. And then first place is the Chocolate Katie's peanut butter cup. I would say peanut butter cup. It just really tastes good. This is different from people, but especially if I put the chunky peanut butter, it has a texture to it and a lot more flavor, so I really loved it. Alright, I tried 4 different recipes for fat bomb. I hope this is gonna help you for next your fat bomb journey. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoy this fat bomb fight. Please hit subscribe button if you like this video and hit the like button too. Please leave a comment what you think. Sorry about delay for the video since I had a hurricane. Also, my breast cancer radiation started yesterday, so I didn't really feel good. Anyways, but I'll try to make as much as I can for informative video. And so I hope to see you soon. Bye!